evening, everyone. This is the video that I promise to create to describe my strategy of the trading. I've been doing this for many months now, and I did write it and I have it somewhere on my files, but I've been doing this for many months, so I may miss something, but this is really the most important things that I do every time that I do trading. So in essence, this is how it goes. So I'm gonna apply a couple trades from Market Replay just to give you a little bit of flavor of what a normal day I do trading, and now I will try to explain us as we move along. So initially I review pretty much the last 24 hours, within 12 hours or 24 hours, to see the price performance. What do I explain that? How do I explain that? Let's put it this way. I check, today is the 6th, right? So I check the 5th day, and sometimes I review the past as well. Okay. So, and why do I check? I check if there's big retracements within zones, and I'm gonna write down the zones right now. I'll identify those to determine if the price blows some of the zones or has certain hesitation, if you will, or if does have certain direction overall during the day, or if it was a range like is this day. If you noted, there's no big direction like this, and this is a range day, put it that way. Now, what do I do with that information? That's one of the keys of my perception, of what I take that in mind when I'm doing training. So if he's in range, there are the high chances that the next day will have a direction. What do I mean by that? It would not be a range like this day. Most likely may start for a little range, and sometime either after the bell or right before the bell start giving me some direction, either go north or either go south. Okay, so I take that in consideration. All right, now if I have a big retracement, most likely the next day, which is the day that I'm going to trade, we have a long momentums. All right, a big retracement is like, to me, is more than $1,000, within $800 and $1,000. All right, now that's what I keep that on the back of my mind during the day that I'm trading. All right, now I check also the candles in a daily. Right, what do I do with that information? Depends. Let me start this so I can mark the price line. All right, now if the price have two candles continually either going short or going long, okay, maybe the next move will be the opposite of that. Maybe, right? That's one concept. Now, if the candle that is forming is somehow 20% or within 20 to 25% above of the prior candle, the chances are most likely will be on, let's put it this way, will be in that direction. So how do I measure that? Let's say take 20% of that, whatever the distance is, and they do the math, right? If it's $100, 20% is, if it's $20, right? If it's $1,000, 20% of that is what? $200. So this is really nothing. Now, the other concept that I consider, right? If the candle is in doji, like it is right now, sometimes you should watch for a possible range day, all right? Or if it's not certain in which direction, you will be careful on your movements. That means you apply trades, short trades, 200 out to 50, and just be careful, right? Now, that somehow summarize the daily view and somehow what I see in the last 12 to 24 hours. All right. Now, right after that, obviously I do that real quick. That analysis is probably 5-10 minutes at the most. If it lasts more than 5 minutes, something is not right with me. I'm hesitating, uncertain, it's not clear for me, and things like that. Now, and then I'll start marking the zones in the high time frame. What are the high time frames for me? 8100, right? Like this. And I'll relate to the color like many of you guys do. Obviously, if it's the demand zone below the price, it's green. If it's above the price, it's red. I'm gonna start this with I want to see the price coming. Yeah, so I appeared that line. All right, so I've marked that one. Now I'll mark either 2 or 3 zones below, right? I take this as well, even though that is really close to it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I guess depends on my gut feeling, if you will, or not necessarily even mark it though. I just see in it, right? But for explanation purposes, I'll do it. Hey, what the hell? Come on. All right. Now I'm going above this. I don't mark nothing here because this is already been taken. All right. So let's delete that comment and then I'll go to the past. In this case, this is already visited, so I don't take that, but I take this. All right. Above the price is red, below the price is green. Now, then I go to the past. Let me mark this so I don't get lost of where is that. Now go to the past, to the left, and I mark this. So the next in line will be this guy. All right. So mark that. Supply. All right, and I take also this. That's how I make my indications right there, and then right there. All right. So what I'm seeing here. All right. Let me explain it real quick. Now, well, before I start trading, I mark the zones like I said. Now my rule, this is my kind of my rule strategy in overall. All right, now my very first entry got to be a winner. It got to be a winner. I could not say at all cost, but to my mind, I take that as I really have to. Okay. I will not move my stop. Now also, every week I'll start fresh. I will not consider the bank from the last week. All right. So I'll keep keep I would say within $5,000 to $10,000 as a base to start with, right? That means I can trade with 2 contracts, 4 contracts, or even 10 contracts. Depends on the very first explanation I told you, right? After I check their performance of the price from the last 12 to 24 hours, check the daily candle, what direction is, and things like that, and the zone where the price is, where I'm stating, and things like that. Now, I mean, every week start fresh. That means every Monday, right? If for some reason my first entry I fail, I'll always give me a second chance, right? And that should be a winner all the time, at all costs. Well, not saying at all costs, but gotta be, the next one should be really fine-tuned or already see it easily for me to get it right. Now, I cannot have 3 consecutive trades failed. The very first trade, 3 trades should not fail. If it happens on a Monday, I'll stop the day. I cannot have $5,000 loss on the very first trade at all. That's my rule and always been my rule. Well, obviously after many analysis and many frustrations and all that. On Tuesday, it got to be a winner. It got to, right? If for some reason I fail a Tuesday, that means same conditions on the Monday, I'll take the week off. I think it happens to me a couple of years ago, 1 or 2 weeks off. So I go back to the basics, go back to my post-mortem analysis for the entire week. I study live data. I mean, that means I get up, do the same drill, and only in simulation. I trade, and after the end of the day, I go back to my post-mortem analysis where the entries I took, where was my losses, where was my stop. I do not move my stop at all. Nothing, right? Then if my results overall, my performance for that week is about 70% of my performance, all right, my betting, if you will, I'm ready, right? I'm more than ready. Now, if for some reason, obviously Tuesday is a winner, I move on. Wednesday is a winner, I move on. I consider Thursdays and Fridays. Use even the first trade that I generate during the previous days. I take that as my bank to start. That means I'll go crazy, I'll go brutal. If I see it a possibility to do home runs, if all possible, I'll take it, right? That means I take whatever 1 day or 2 days of whatever result that I have on Tuesday, Wednesday, right? I take it and gotta be a week winner Thursdays and Fridays. Now, each week, every single Friday, I got to be positive. It got to be. It's not that I'm willing to. It got to be positive. Now, obviously, I take calendar, watch for the news, right? If there's typical news that move the market, like Federation speaks, Mr. DJ Powell, or jobless claims, or what's the other one? I think the consumer product index. Those are really great news. Sometimes, most of the times, right? Now, sometimes those news are either happen on Wednesdays, Thursdays, or even Fridays, but really rare that Friday have those news, but Wednesday, Thursday. So I take my previous days as a leverage and I'll go crazy, right? That means those are really good opportunities. If I see it quite obvious to me that I'm gonna take it, or I feel so confidence, I can take a stop of $1,000, right? That's $1,000 stop, but I gotta take 10 contracts or 20 contracts, right, off the bank of the previous days, and I take the chances. Now, why is that? Because that will increase my leverage, that will increase my bank to be a crazy Friday as well for a home run, right? So I can have great leverage for Friday, and then I start again on Monday. Sometimes on Sunday, when I get in, it's just proving theories and, checking just myself, but not that frequently. Now, that's somehow, as an overall, what I do. I maybe have missed something, right? There are probably some other conditions that I may miss, but these are the very top, I would call it probably 8 or 10 elements that most of the 80% of my days I consider. I already have those on my mind. I already have that somehow in the back on my mind, secure and memorize it, right? Because I don't typically break my rules. Those rules are sacred to me. All right. Now, let's start doing a little bit of trading here. So I'll make this a starting point right there. I'll let it run briefly, and then I see what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing this guy may want to go short because all this. And let me put a stop briefly here. When there's a small gap or a gap, like in this case, it's almost nothing, right? But to me, it's a gap because there's no complete body crossing these spaces. It's got to be a complete body, not a pending node, not a weeks. It's got to be a complete candle. Okay. Now, for some reason, either this year or by the end of the last year, it's really rare it happens. But most of the cases that I'm seeing, it doesn't go immediately that way. It doesn't go and close the gap, right? It comes down and it will close it at some point in time, right? Sometimes takes almost the end of the day, it then goes back and close it. Sometimes take a couple of days, but I guess depends in how we are seeing it. Now, I'll go short, and in 8100 I play the zones most of the time as well. Now, I'll let it run. Once I put the trade in, I just gonna move my
order filled,
my target somewhere there, and then I'll speed it up to see if I'm gonna take this, because otherwise it's gonna take forever. All right, so let's speed it up a little bit and see if I have a winner. That's 100 times the speed of how it was it. Speed it up a little bit. Oh no. Oh well. There was a slight retracement. Okay, good.
Target Phil Ricky.
Yo, Target Phil Ricky's in the house.
Let's slow down the speed on that one. All right, see if it's coming to pop up. If it reaches this, I'll put a long right there. Now, maybe now because this is so close, so most likely it's gonna pass that one and gonna
Target
get
Phil
to
Ricky.
here.
Yo, Target Phil Ricky's in the house.
Let's measure that from that point to here to here. That's 255. If it goes to here, okay, hold on. I'm gonna mark this zone right there. I just did a trouble. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put another shorty right there
Order submitted.
and let it run.
Order filled.
Let's see if it, because that is gone. All right, and then I'll take it right to the edge, right there. All right, speed it up a little bit, Rick. Oh, yeah, let's see, hopefully it doesn't kick you out. That's 600 retracement, so it's not that bad. Right. Let's wait to speed it up a little bit. Oh man. Gonna kick you out. There you go.
Stop
Okay.
filled.
Alright. Now I'm gonna take this opportunity to go short on that one.
Order submitted.
And all the way to the bottom. Alright, that's fine.
Order filled.
Oh man. The hell? Hold on and
Order
come
filled.
this way. Oh no. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna move it to this zone. That zone is gone. No more than that. And then I'll take the chances. Oh man. Kicked me out.
Stop
Alright.
filled.
Did this. Did this. Okay. So let it run a little bit. See if it comes. There you go, Doji. Alright. And go this
Order
way.
submitted.
And then I'll take it all the way to here.
Order filled.
Alright. Gonna drop to this zone. Alright, it's 2:30 in the morning. Speed it up a little bit, Rick. It should drop to the zone. Oh no. Oh man. Well, there's a small zone generated right there, so this is no longer working. It just did a small retracement because of that, and then it's gonna blow here to the bottom. Alright, come and get it. Oh no, man. Oh, you just lost an opportunity. Yeah. Alright, never mind. I'm gonna go double. On this one, I'm gonna take this and gonna
Order
move this to the next opportunity, and then double into the next opportunity. Though just missed it, and take the chance to this one. And
Order
maybe
filled.
this is been rich a little bit, so this is gone. All right, retract right there. So it's gonna drop a little bit right there.
Order submitted.
Take the chances right
Order
there. Let's see
filled.
if it drops. Come on. Kick me out. Hold on. Hold on. Go drop.
Order filled.
Go long. There you go. Alright, so he's moving to someone. He didn't care about this one, so he's going to the next. Alright, that's a good call. Oh, he's the bell. Alright, hold on. The bell. Alright. And let's see how this guy is performing. Okay, yeah, I see the chances right there. Let's go. He'll drop a little bit. Yes, of course. There's a sound right there. Take a double. Then I'll increase this to the next level.
Order submitted.
Take these chances and kill it.
Order
There's a
filled.
sound right there. Oh man. Too bad, Rick. Not moving fast enough, man. You're screwing this up.
Order filled.
But he didn't see that coming. But yeah, our momentum is going long. All this momentum is going long all the way to the sky. Probably that's a good sign right there. So this is gone, and that is gone. Alright, stop right there, Rick. And see if you really made money or not.
Target filled Ricky.
Yo, Target Field Ricky's in the house.
Not, I screwed up. It's there, but we just practicing. Practice craziness. Yeah. I lost too much of our money. Yeah, I lost too much of my money right there. It's okay. Well, that was the overall, I would say, strategy that I had. Right, not perfect day, but the very first ones I think those were winners, if I'm not mistaken. The first ones were. Then I screwed up, and then recover and screwed up again, and recover a little bit, and then lost a lot, then recover anyways. But I think the video by itself was just more about strategy rather than anything else. All right. Very well. Hopefully you guys like it. The strategy, that's a very high overview of my strategy. All right. Well, good night, everybody. See ya in the trade room.